AFTV.
Sorry.
It's discussion. Big win today, though.
No.
It was, well, I wouldn't say big, it was 2-0. That's decent. I wouldn't have had anything less than that. But at the same time,
You would have took 1-0, still 3 points.
listen, I would have took anything that put us on top of the league. But I think 1-0 is very nervy. 2-0 is a lot more comfortable.
Was you disappointed that they didn't really go for it, you know what I mean? Try and get a 4-5, you know?
Not really, because I did see the change in the squads, and we've got games thick and fast this month. I can't remember how many we got. Is it like 7 or 9 or something silly? But we've got some big games mixed in with that. So we do have to rotate at some point, I believe. I think we've got a game 3 days after this and 3 days after that. So I had a feeling rotations were coming, and it worried me a little bit coming into it, because I always think that players play better, you know, coming off the bench, getting your minutes, and then earning your opportunity to start. Whereas to see Smith Rowe chucked in the lineup and Reece Nelson chucked in the starting lineup, I was a bit worried, because I don't know how match fit these guys are. Maybe they get 5-10 minutes off the bench occasionally, but I was just relieved to get over the line with whatever the score was. So I'm quite happy that the game ended the way it did, because previously we've seen changes that don't work, and we've gone out of cup, so we've dropped 3 points here and there. So I just hope he's saving it for a bigger game. I hope we're saving that midfield combo of Rice and Partey for the Bayern Munich, and just, we don't need to show our hand right now. We can show our hand later when our hand needs to be shown and catch the bigger teams off guard. So I'm quite happy we got over the line today, and I'm quite happy with the win, whatever the scoreline was.
Do you think, right, that this season, emotionally, right, because there was a lot of talk last season about, you know, the team emotionally were getting carried away, too excited, like getting just carried away with a whole wave of possibly winning the league, but emotionally this year they're managing it better. There's a calmness today. It's like, all right, we don't have to go out and smash them 5-0 or 2-0 up. We'll just manage the game now, and if anything goes wrong, we've got big guns on the bench that we can put up. Are you seeing that in Arsenal this year?
Yeah, of course I am. And do you know what? Today is the perfect display of it, because the first half we went out, yeah, we got help from an own goal, but it was 2-0 at half. There's no need to really play football the second half. We just see it out. Our defence has been solid this season, so let them do their work, because there's going to be games where we're going to need our attack. There is going to be games this month. We're going to need our strikers. We're going to need our Sakas. We're going to need our Martinellis. We're going to need our Jesuses. Let them rest now. Let our defence see the game out. I'm very happy with a boring second half. I'm very happy. But the calmness you were referring to, I think is off the back of last season. And people look at the running that we have ahead of us. I think it's a bit too early to look at the running. There's, what, 9 games left? That's still a long way to go. I think maybe with 5 games left, we look at the running. But right now, I think it's the time to be calm, and it's the time to be patient, and it's time to just take the games one by one until we get to maybe the last 3-4, and then we can look at it. But I think with the experience we learned from last year and the experienced players we've got in the squad this year is where the calmness is coming from, because the way Thomas Partey plays, for me, it's like he's got 2-3 more gears to kick into that he doesn't need to use yet. And I think that maybe resonates across the rest of the squad, because everyone today just looks so relaxed and so calm. And I know the neutrals want back and forth game. They want it to be goals, end-to-end football. We don't want that. We just want to win the league. So the calmer the players are on the pitch, the calmer everybody is around the stadium, the better it is for us. I think Luton maybe had 1 shot on target all game. They didn't offer anything. And that's the way we want it. We want to coast our way into the final, or the Champions League final. We want to coast our way into the final few games of the Premier League and see where we stand. We don't need any kind of madness, any hectic games, any back and forth, because that's where we had loads of draws last year with West Ham and Southampton and Liverpool. And that's the difference this year, is our defence is on point. And our defence is just bringing that calmness and bringing that calm energy. And it, yeah, the confidence. Someone said confidence. Confidence is exactly what we've got this year, to just take it game by game and, well, hopefully make it to the end of the season. But right now, we're the ones with the points on the board. And yeah, I think Liverpool's going to beat Sheffield United. I think they're going to smash them, I can't lie. But again, points on the board is better than games in hand. So I think we're in the driving seat. And the other thing that's been winding me up is seeing all these supercomputers and all these predictions predicting who's going to win the league. That means that I could go bookies, Robbie, and just put the favourite to win every time. It doesn't work like that. It's football. Yeah, anything can happen. So Sheffield United could very well go and turn over Liverpool tomorrow, and then every supercomputer is going to have to get recalculated to come up with something different, yeah? So what we need to trust right now is just what we're doing on the football pitch, yeah? And not worry about what anyone's opinions are, who's going to win. Listen, we just win our games and we will win the league, and it's that simple. So this calmness is welcomed, yeah? And let's keep it going for the last 8 games.